What's up, everybody? Lucius here. I am test riding a 2014 Triumph Speed Triple 1050. Beautiful looking bike. That dual exhaust coming out the back is awesome. And a lot of people don't like those headlights. I think they're just fine. I think the mirrors on this are a lot better than on the Street Triple. And I do love that single-sided swing arm. That is just gorgeous. I wasn't sure about this color at first, but I gotta admit it's been growing on me. And I'm not completely sure if I'm supposed to just ride on my own or if he's leading me around anywhere, because he's not out here with another bike. There he is. That's what you got there. Monster. So it's been kind of leaning towards the Street Triple for a while now. But the prices on these have come down so much that almost can't pass up the deal. Only thing that the Street Triple has that the Speed Triple doesn't is a gear indicator, which I do like to have, but these things have so much power everywhere that if you're a gear or two off, it's not going to make a huge difference. Does have ABS, has Brembo brakes on this one. The knees seem like they come up quite a bit. I mean, for a bike of this size, I feel like the legs are definitely up higher than I would expect. I think they're higher than on the Street Triple. That's good for ground clearance though, because that's one of my biggest problems is when I'm leaned over too far, not hanging off the bike enough, and I'm scraping the pegs and get a little bit concerned at times. That's my own rider error. But having the pegs up higher to begin with would help. Now this color, man, it's shiny. I mean, it's pretty. I'll give it that. The way you see the body work come out here in the front definitely hides the radiator a lot better than on the FZ07. I was considering the FZ09 for a little while, but honestly, even though it's technically faster than the Street Triple, the Street Triple is just more refined, and then you got this one, which is the big brother. More power, more top end. One of the things I don't like about the FZ07, or sorry, FZ09 is the electronically limited speed of 132. Well, the engine's definitely warmed up at this point, but I know the tires are still cold. And it's my first time riding since September, so I've got to be careful. That's a loud one. So a little bit of lean forward. Yep. Well, the bike moves nicely, of course. I know I don't need to be in second gear, but I'm just used to shifting up kind of quickly. It gets up to 50 like it's nothing. I'm in third right now at 5,000 RPM. I believe this is third. Yep, third. Those blue lights definitely need to be set to a higher speed. Shifting's nice and solid, smooth. Got a little bit of a clunk sound going down, but oh, that sounds beautiful down on the deceleration. It's quite comfortable. For a bigger bike, it seems to feel pretty good at speed. Those lights, though, that's supposed to be your shift indicator, and they're programmable, so you can set them to come on at like 8,000 or 9,000 RPM or whatever to be like a visual indicator to upshift. They're showing up at 4,000 right now, which is kind of crazy. Granted, this bike still is in break-in, so they don't want you revving the hell out of it. First time on the bike since my accident, back since September 20th. Feels nice to be riding again. It's quite cool out today. Yeah, third gear is like nothing. Or sorry, 3,000 RPMs is like nothing. I'm a little bit nervous leaning over. New tires, new bike, heavier bike. I love that burbling on this deceleration though, that's awesome. Feet seem fine at this the seat height. I'm about 5'10", just barely under. Only a 30-inch inseam though. This thing will definitely get up and move. And I'm not winding out first or second gear at all, and it's just moving. Great sounding bike. Pretty much anything under 2,000, it feels like it's not really happy. It wants to definitely be 3,000 or better. Listen to that sound. Wow, that's a good pullback. That's third gear too. Alright, so we're turning up there. I could definitely get used to this, but I am enjoying the ride. Just enjoying being on two wheels again. Seems like around town you pretty much live in third gear, maybe fourth. The wind is fine at these speeds, which you would expect. I think the highest I've been up to is about 55 so far. .63, just like that. Feels nice on the bike though. I mean, seat's super comfortable. I mean, like very, very comfortable seat. Legs being up as high as they are feels fine. I can't say what it would feel like after an hour of riding, but I do like it quite a bit. It's not too much bike to handle, at least not for someone that's used to riding. It carries its weight well. I mean, I know it's heavy, and I know a lot of that weight's kind of carried up top. The under-seat exhaust doesn't help with that. See if he gets on it here. .77, the wind is honestly not as bad as I expected. The on-off throttle you got to be careful with. The throttle is a little bit touchy. It is feeling better. Clutch's catch point on this one is almost all the way out, which also means you don't have to pull it in very far to do your shift. Yeah, 50, the wind is not too bad. I mean, it's a cold, brisk day. I mean, it's 50, 52 degrees Fahrenheit here. This jacket, it's the first time I've actually worn it on a motorcycle. Darn, they'll have to pull over for me. This will definitely fly though. I can tell that this thing is ready to move. I think we're turning here again. Is this where we turned? No? I thought that's where we turned before. Honestly, second gear seems like it's too low sometimes. I feel like with the foot position though, I wouldn't feel as silly tucking in on this bike as I did on the SE07. The SE07 was such an upright seating position that tucking in seemed abnormal. Yeah, honestly, with this having the gearing it does, pretty much on the SE07, second gear, you could put it in at any low speed and you're fine, because it'll pull away in second gear okay. This one, when you're rolling around at 10, 15 miles an hour, if you put it down into second gear, it's not quite happy yet. I mean, it's too far out of its rev range.